them reviews on Google.
Sitting in the whip on the strip, get the strip in my windows is tinted. Let's go. My backseat ain't empty.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Subbie. If you're new here, if you're not, what's up, hey boo, and thanks for returning. So as y'all can see by today's title, we are doing a apartment hunt. As y'all can see by the background, I'm already in my new place. So I did record, like I took y'all on my apartment hunt, but I feel like it wasn't like really thorough, and I didn't really tell y'all like why I didn't choose these places and why I liked about it and why I didn't, yada yada. And so now I wanted to include the names and the prices and all that. So I decided to put the apartment like on the side of the screen, so while I talk about it, y'all see it. So it'll be like a little walkthrough, and I'll tell y'all what I liked and didn't like. I have about 4 or 5 apartments that I toured, and so I'll show y'all all those in the video. And then I'm also telling y'all the name of my old apartment that I just moved from. Oh, also my MD apartment tour for this video, for this apartment, it's already made. I made my MD apartment tour yesterday and the movers came today, and I just have to edit it, but I wanted to post this video first for the moving series. So yeah, so without further ado, let's just get into the video. Also, as always, y'all, I have my notes just in case. So, and I'm telling y'all the prices and stuff. I didn't want to like mess anything up, so I'll put it down. So if you watched my living alone diaries in January, then you've seen this apartment. I just didn't drop the name. So the name of that apartment was Sky House in Uptown, and Sky House has 2 different buildings. The North Tower is like the newest one, but the South Tower, I'm pretty sure it was renovated, so it looks just like the North Tower. I do think some of the finishes are different between both of the buildings or whatever, but it's still pretty modern for the most part. One thing I will say is Sky House does have really tiny bedrooms. Like, I think the biggest floor plan, maybe they have a bigger bedroom, but for the most part, almost every apartment in that building has a tiny bedroom. It's like a cubicle, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you're just paying for the high rise, not for, you know, yeah. They do have a rooftop pool and a rooftop gym. The price is between $1,500 to $2,400 for a 1-bedroom, just depending on the I cannot talk. Just depending on the floor plan you want. But one thing I will say is this is like the cheapest, and I'm not saying this like in a nasty way, this is one of the cheapest high rises in Uptown, and it's not like bad or anything like that. The reason I did not choose this place, I'm gonna just leave it at, it's because of the reviews. Y'all, when I went and I toured it, I even said in my video, my living alone diaries, that everybody says this building is ghetto, whatever, but I didn't get that vibe when I toured it. I swear I did not get that vibe. Even me and my cousin both was like, ghetto where? But them reviews, I'm gonna listen to the tenants. Like, I know leasing agents, of course, like they're gonna tell you what you wanna hear. Of course, they're trying to make commission, whatever, but them reviews on Google for Sky House, no ma'am. It's a no for me. It's a no. The reviews told me everything I need to know, so that's really why I didn't choose Sky House. Other than that, Sky House is nice. Sky House is nice. Yeah, I like it. Oh, y'all, I got a bad mosquito bite, real bad. So the next apartment that I toured is the Ellis, and y'all, I watched this building get built. Like, when I first moved to Charlotte and I started seeing them build that building, I was like, oh, I want to stay there next. Like, that's the place I want to stay, whatever. So a 1-bedroom in this building runs from like $1,600 to $2,000. In this building, they also have mid-rises. I was about to say high-rises. They also have mid-rises in this building. And so a long time ago, this guy was working at Enterprise, and one of the guys that ran a car, we was like all talking outside, whatever. And he said he lived there. And he lived in a mid-rise, so I did want to say, he did say that mid-rise can't access the high-rise pool. And the high-rise has a rooftop pool, and they also have a rooftop gym. And one thing I can say about this apartment is that even the biggest 1-bedroom floor plan for the high-rise, the living room was pretty small for me. But one thing I can say is that each unit has a, I don't know what to call it, but like a wine cooler cellar thing at the end of the bar. So I really do like that. That's pretty nice, and it's pretty modern for the most part. Yeah, it wasn't really anything bad I could say about the Ellis. The reason I didn't want to stay there though is because the unit that it had open when I toured, which would have been the one I had to live in. It was on the 6th floor, and I want something higher than the 6th floor. So that's really like one of the only reasons why I didn't choose the Ellis. And yeah, other than that, it's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. So next is Hanover Dilworth. Y'all, these apartments, oh my gosh, I was telling my daddy, because again with this one, I seen it getting built and I was like, oh, I want to stay there. Like, I have to stay there, I have to stay there. Y'all, these apartments are so nice, and a 1-bedroom there will run you from $1,900 to about $3,500. And honestly, I feel like I wouldn't even say you're paying for the view there, depending on the side of the building that you're on and different things like that. Yes, but I feel like this place you're paying for like the building, if you see what I'm saying. Like the finishes in this building, like right now on the other screen, just look up like Hanover Dilworth and you'll see what I'm talking about. The finishes, like the pool, the gym, everything is extremely luxurious with this building. It's so freaking nice, I promise you. So the courtyard, it wasn't done. Honestly, this building is still being built. I think they only had built to the 11th floor or the 12th floor, and the girl told me it's gonna go to 16 floors. So it really wasn't done yet. The gym wasn't done, so I didn't see it. So that's why y'all aren't gonna see it, because I didn't see it. They do have townhomes connected. Townhomes were not done, and the courtyard was like starting to, it was nowhere near done. But so the courtyard faces the retirement home. It's a high-rise retirement home, and this is the Hanover courtyard, and this is the retirement home courtyard. So if you outside, y'all just gonna see each other. And I feel like retirement home, you're just gonna have to be quiet, and I don't think that's the vibe I'm going for. It's not that I want to be loud, but I just know with that building, that's probably not the vibe I'm going for. And that building is, even though it's in Dilworth, so if you're familiar with Charlotte, then you know Dilworth is kind of near South End. It's kind of near Uptown too, but where that building is, it's literally like not even a mile away from the Bank of America Stadium. So you're basically in Uptown. Like it says Hanover Dilworth, but you're in Uptown basically. You can walk everything. Really all these apartments are walkable distance to everything. And yeah, Hanover Dilworth, I feel like that's a place like you're engaged, or like you're engaged, y'all might have one kid, you're married with one kid, y'all haven't bought a house yet. Like I feel like it's that type of vibe. Either way, it's a nice place. I just don't think it was gonna fit my vibe. But other than that, y'all, I love that building. And last is Bell Uptown. A 1-bedroom there will run you from about $1,600 to $3,500, which there your view is either the stadium or the park in Uptown. So if you like the people watch like me, then you would love it. You would love watching everybody skateboarding and stuff in Uptown. But they are renovating that building, so not that building, but like the units in the building. So if you were to move in there, you would get a new unit, because I'm pretty sure they're like locking every unit that somebody moves out of that's old, so they can renovate it for the new person. One thing I can say, it looks nice on the inside, and I don't know, it just wasn't my vibe. That's really what it was. I didn't really like it that much. Even like you can just tell it's not up to date. And even my friend that toured the building with me, she stopped the girl like during the tour. She stopped the girl, was just not in a real way. She was just like, oh, when was this building built? And the girl's like, I think 2015, whatever. But it's just like, it looked like it. Like it looked that old. And this building, I'm pretty sure this building was built either 2015 or 2017, one of the two, I don't know. And if they built in this like during the same time period, you would think they look somewhat the same, but it doesn't. So I just felt you could tell that building just looks old. And another thing, we hit one of the apartments that we toured, when we got off the elevator, it reeked. Like it smelled so freaking bad. And that's when I asked the girl, I'm not gonna say she played dumb, but she kind of played dumb. She was just like, oh, I haven't smelled that before. Like I'm so shocked that it smells like that up here. Da, da, da. And that's when I was like, it smelled like trash. And I was like, oh, was there a trash chute on this floor? And that's when she was like, oh yeah, it must be a trash chute. But in my head, I'm like, girl, you knew that. You knew that. But you know, I mean, that's not her job to keep the trash clean and clear, whatever. So it's just like, I don't know, little stuff like that I pick up on, and that's not, I don't want to be smelling trash and I'm paying $2,000, $3,000 to live somewhere. I don't like that. Not at all. So that was my least favorite, but depending on your vibe, whatever, it was still pretty nice. It just wasn't what I'm going for right now. So the building that I just moved out of, a lot of people want to know, is called Cadence Music Factory. 5 stars. 5 stars. Yeah, I love that freaking building. I just want something new. I lived there for 3 years and it was my first big girl apartment. I absolutely loved it. Everything was up to date. I can say before I left there, I did tour a unit that was on the 2nd floor. One thing I can say is the lighting in that unit specifically, terrible. The lighting in my unit, I live right by the pool, which if you watch my new empty apartment tour that I'm loading after this video, I'll show y'all my view, because I didn't show it in my old apartment tour, just, you know, security purposes. But I did show the view from that, you know, from that balcony in my new apartment tour. So whenever you watch this, go watch that. It'll be up in like 2 days. So I had the view of the pool. I had kind of like a city view or whatever. That is the 1st floor, but there's a ground level, so I was like up a level because there was somebody underneath me. And yeah, I absolutely love that place. I love this. Ow, I'm getting off track. I love the staff. I love that building, y'all. That's just what it is. I love that building. And maintenance came quick as I don't know what. I love when maintenance comes quick. I feel like that's what we're paying for, you know, like if something break, it get fixed that same day. I love them. I swear, I really did. And I gotta get them my keys tomorrow because the office was closed today, so I gotta go back in the morning, get them my keys. But yes, I lived at Cadence Music Factory. It's right by like the amphitheater and stuff. It's literally like a mile away, a mile and a half away from the Bank of America Stadium. So I wasn't literally smack dead in the middle of uptown, but I still lived uptown. So yes, if you are looking for other apartments that I didn't name, I'll give y'all, it's one called The Reed, and that's a really nice high rise. It's right in front of the stadium. The Reed, what's another one? Uptown 550. I didn't tour that just because the only thing they had open was like a $3,000 apartment or $3,400. It was crazy not being that. It's another one called Crown something. No, I forgot the name of it. It's Crown something. What? The Francis is another one. Yeah, I can't really think of much more. Oh, 500 West Trade is another nice high rise. They have mid rises connected with them. And yeah, that's some. So that is gonna be the end of this video, y'all. I am posting my empty apartment tour of this apartment. Y'all, have a crazy freaking view, and I am showing that in that video, so make sure you stay tuned and go watch that video so y'all can see my new place. I really love it here, and I'm just so thankful. I'm so freaking happy. And yeah, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.